It wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it, what stuff 'tis made of, wherefore it is born I am to learn. And such a want with sadness makes of me that I have much ado to know myself.
Your mind is tossing on the ocean, there where your argosies with portly sail like signors or rich burghers on the flood, or, as it were, the pageants of the sea, as they overpeer the petty traffickers and do them curtsies and reverence, as they fly by them on woven wings.
Believe me, sir, the better part of my affections would be with hopes abroad. If I had such ventures forth, I should still be plucking the grass to see where sits the wind, and piring at maps for ports and piers and roads, anything that might bring misfortune to my ventures. Without a doubt, would make me sad.
I wind cooling my broth would blow me to an ague if I were to think what harm a wind so great might do at sea. Should I see the sandy hourglass run and think of shallows and of flats, and see my wealthy ship so docked in sand, veiling her high tops lower than her ribs to kiss her burial? Should I go to church and see the holy edifice of stone, and not bethink me straight of dangerous rocks, which, but touching my gentle vessel's side, would spill all of her spices on the stream, and robe the roaring waves with her silks, and in a word, now worth this, and now worth nothing. Should I have the thought to think on this, and should I lack the thought that such a thing would perchance make me sad? But tell not me. I know Antonio is sad to think upon his merchandise.
Believe me, no. I thank my fortune for it. My ventures are not in one bottom trusted, nor to one place, nor is my whole estate upon the fortunes of this present year. Therefore, my merchandise makes me not sad.
Why then you are in love?
Fie.
Well, not in love neither, then let us say that you are sad because you are not married. And 'twere just as easy for to laugh and leap and say you are merry because you are not sad. Now, my two-headed Janus, nature hath framed strange fellows in her time. Some that go peep through their eyes and laugh like parrots at a piper, and others of such vinegar aspect that they will not show their teeth, and the way the smile, who does her swear that just be laughable? Here comes Bassiano, your most noble kinsman, and Gratiano and Lorenzo, I fare thee well. We will leave you now with better company.
I would have stayed until I had made you merry, if worthier company had not prevented me.
Your word is very dear in my regard. I take it your own business calls on you, and you embrace the occasion to depart.
Good morrow, my good lord.
Good senors both! When shall we laugh? Say when! You grow exceeding strange, must it be so?
We'll make our occasions to attend on you.
My lord Bassanio, since you have found Antonio, we too will leave you. But at dinner time, I pray you have in mind where we must meet.
I will not fail you.
You look not well, Signor Antonio. Not too much respect upon the world. They that lose it do buy it with much care. Believe me, you are marvelously changed.
I hold the world, but as the world, Gratiano, as a stage where every man must play his part, and mine a sad one.
Then let me play the fool with mirth and laughter. Let all the wrinkles come. And let my liver rather heat with wine than my heart cool with mortifying groans. Why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like his grandsire, cut in alabaster, sleep when he wakes and creep into the jaundice by being peevish? Oh, I tell you what, Antonio, I love thee. It is this love that speaks. There are a sort of men whose visages do cream in mantle like a standing pond, and do a willful stillness entertain, with purpose to be dressed as an opinion of wisdom, gravity, and profound conceit, as who should say, I, sir, am an oracle. When I open my lips, let no dog bark. Oh, my Antonio, I do know of these, that therefore only are reputed wise for saying nothing, when I am very sure that should they speak, would almost damn those ears which hearing them would call their brothers fools. I'll tell you more of this another time, but fish not with this melancholy bait for this full gudgeon, this opinion. Ha, come, good Lorenzo, fare thee well a while. I'll end my exhortation after dinner.
We will leave you then till dinner time. I must be one of those same dumb wise men, for Gratiano never lets me speak.
Well, keep me company but 2 years more, and thou shalt not know the sound of thine own tongue.
Very well. I'll grow a talker for this gear.
Oh, well, thanks, in faith. For silence is only commendable in a calf's tongue dried, and a maid not bendable.
Is that anything now?
Gratiano speaks an infinite deal of nothing, more than any man in all Venice. His reasons are as 2 grains of wheat hid in 2 bushels of chaff. You shall seek all day ere you find them, and when you have them, they are not worth the search.
Well, tell me now, what lady is the same to whom you swore a secret pilgrimage that you today promised to tell me of?
'Tis not unknown to you, Antonio, how much I have disabled mine estate by something showing a more swelling port than my Fabians would grant continuance. nor do I now make moan to be abridged from such a noble rate. But my chief care is to come fairly off from the great debts wherein my time something too prodigal have let me gauge. To you, Antonio, I owe the most in money and in love. And from your love, I have a warranty to unburden all my plots and purposes, how to get clear of all the debts I owe.
I pray you, good Bassanio, let me know it. And if it stand within the eye of honor, as you yourself still do, be assured, my purse, my person, my extremest means lie all unlocked to your occasion.
In my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I shot his fellow of the self-same flight, the self-same way, with a more advised watch to find the other 4. And by adventuring both, I oft found both. I urge this childhood proof because what follows is pure innocence. I owe you much, and like a willful youth, that which I owe is lost. But if you please to shoot another arrow that same way which you did shoot the first, I do not doubt, as I will watch the aim, or to find both, or bring your latter hazard back again, and thankfully rest deader for the first.
You know me well, and herein spend but time to wind about my love with circumstance. And out of doubt, you do me now more wrong in making question of my uttermost than if you had made waste of all I have. Then do say to me what I should do, that in your knowledge may by me be done, and I am pressed unto it. Therefore speak.
In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair, and fairer than that word of wondrous virtues. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair, speechless messages. Her name is Portia. Nothing undervalued Cato's daughter Brutus's Portia, nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth. For the 4 winds blow in from every coast, renowned suitors, and her sunny locks hang on her temples like a golden fleece, which makes her seat of Belmont Cholco strong, and many Jasons come in quest for her. Oh, my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with one of them, I have a mind presages me such thrift that I should questionless be fortunate.
Thou knowest that all my fortunes are at sea. Neither have I money nor commodity to raise a present sum. Therefore go forth, try what my credit can in Venice do, that even shall be racked even to the uttermost, to furnish thee to Belmont of fair Portia. Go, presently inquire, and so will I, where money is, and I no question make, to have it of my trust for my sake.
By my troth, Nerissa, my little body is aweary of this great world.
You would be, sweet madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortunes are. And yet, for aught I see, they are as sick that surfeit with too much as they that starve with nothing. It is no mean happiness, therefore, to be seated in thee. Superfluity comes sooner by white hairs, but competency lives longer.
Good sentences and well pronounced.
They would be better if well followed.
If to do were as easy as to know what were good to do, chapels had been churches, and poor men's cottages princes' palaces. It is a good divine that follows his own instructions. I can easier teach 20 what were good to be done than be one of the 20 to follow mine own teaching. The brain may devise laws for the blood, but a hot temper leaps o'er a cold degree. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me a husband. Oh, me the word choose. I may neither choose who I would, nor refuse who I dislike. So is the will of a living daughter curbed by the will of a dead father. Is it not hard, Nerissa, that I cannot choose one, nor refuse none?
Your father was ever virtuous, and holy men at their deaths have good inspirations. Therefore, the lottery that he hath devised in these 3 chests of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning, chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen by any rightly but one whom you shall rightly love. But what warmth is there in your affection toward any of these princely suitors that are already come?
I pray thee overname them, and as thou namest them, I will describe them, and according to my description, level it my affection.
First, there's the Neapolitan prince.
Aye, that is a colt indeed, for he does nothing but talk of his horse. And he makes it a great appropriation to his own good parts that he can shoe 'em himself. I am half afeard, my lady, his mother played false with a smith.
Then there's County Palatine.
Oh, he does nothing but frown, as who should say, and you will not have me choose. He hears merry tales and smiles not. I fear he will prove the weeping philosopher when he grows old, being so full of unmannerly sadness in his youth. I had rather be married to a death's head with a bone in his mouth than either of these. God defend me from these two.
How say you by the French lord, Monsieur Le Bon?
God made him, and therefore let him pass for a man. I know it is a sin to be a mocker, but he hath a horse better than the Neapolitans, a better bad habit of frowning than the Count Palatine. He is every man in no man. If a throstle sings, he falls straight capering. He will fence with his own shadow. Oh, if I should marry him, I should marry 20 husbands. If he would despise me, I would forgive him. For if he love me to madness, I shall never requite him.
How like you the young German, the Duke of Saxony's nephew?
Very vilely in the morning when he is sober, and most vilely in the afternoon when he is drunk. When he is best, he is a little worse than a man. When he is worst, he is a little better than a beast. And the worst fall that ever fell, I hope to make shift to go without him.
If he should offer to choose, and choose the right casket, you should refuse to perform your father's will if you should refuse to accept him.
Therefore, for fear the worst, I pray thee, set a deep glass of Rhenish wine on the contrary casket. Or if the devil be within, and that temptation without, I know he will choose it. I will do anything, Nerissa, ere I be married to a sponge.
You need not fear, lady, the having of any of these lords. They have acquainted me with their determinations, which is indeed to return to their home, and to trouble you with no more suit unless you may be won by some other sort than your father's imposition, depending on the caskets.
If I live to be as old as Sibylla, I will die as chaste as Diana, unless I be obtained by the manner of my father's will. I am glad this parcel of wooers are so reasonable, for there is not one among them but I dote on his very absence, and I pray God grant them a fair departure.
Do you not remember, lady, in your father's time, a Venetian, a scholar and a soldier who came in the company of Marquez de Montferrat?
Yes, yes, it was Bassanio. Oh, or so I think he was called.
True, madam. He of all the men that ever my foolish eyes looked upon was the best deserving a fair lady.
I remember him well, and I remember him worthy of thy praise. How now? What news?
The four strangers seek for you, madam, to take their leave. And there is a forerunner come from the fifth, the Prince of Morocco, who brings word the prince his master will be here tonight.
If I could bid the fifth welcome with so good heart as I can bid the other four farewell, I should be glad of his approach. If he have the condition of a saint and the complexion of a devil, I had rather he should shrive me than wife me. Come, Nerissa, Sir, I'll go before. Whilst we shut the gate on one wooer, another knocks at the door.
3,000 ducats. Well,
Aye, sir, for 3 months.
3 months. Well,
For the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound.
Antonio shall become bound. Well,
May you steady me. Will you pleasure me? Shall I know your answer?
3,000 ducats and Antonio bound.
Your answer to that?
Antonio is a good man.
Have you heard any imputation to the contrary?
No. My meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. Yet his means are in supposition. He hath an argosy bound in Tripolis, another to the Indies. I understand, moreover, upon the Rialto, he hath a third in Mexico, a fourth for England, and other ventures squandered abroad. Ships are but boards, sailors but men. There be land rats, water rats, land thieves, and water thieves. I mean pirates. Yet the man is there as the perils of water, wind, and rocks. The man is notwithstanding sufficient. 3,000 ducats, I think I may take his bond.
Be assured you may.
I will be assured I may, and that I may be assured I will be thinking. May I speak with Antonio?
If it please you to dine with us.
Ah, yes. The smell of pork. To each of that habitation which your prophet the Nazarite conjured the devil into. I will buy with you, sell with you, walk with you, talk with you, and so follow it, that I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. What news in the Rialto? Who does he come to?
Ah, this is Signor Antonio.
How like a fawning publican he looks. I hate him, for he is a Christian. But more for that, in low simplicity, he lends out money gratis, and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. If I can catch him once upon the hip, I'll feed fat that ancient grudge I bear him. He hates our sacred nation. Rails even there where merchants most do congregate on me, my bargains and my well-won thrift. Cursed be my tribe if I forgive him.
Shylock, do you hear?
I was debating on my present store, and by near guess of my memory, I cannot instantly raise up full gross 3,000 ducats. But what of that? Tubal, the wealthy Hebrew of my tribe, will furnish me. But how many months did you desire? Rest you, fair good signor. Your worship was the last man in our mouths.
Shylock, Howbeit, I neither lend nor borrow by taking nor giving of excess. To supply the right wants of a friend, I'll break a custom. Is he yet possessed how much you owe?
Aye, 3,000 ducats.
And for 3 months.
I had forgot 3 months. You told me so. Well, now your bond. Let me see. But here you, methought you said you neither lend nor borrow upon advantage.
I do never use it.
When Jacob grazed his uncle Laban's sheep, this Jacob from our holy Abram was, as his wise mother wrought in his behalf, the third possessor. He was the third.
And what of him? Did he take interest?
No, not interest. Not, as you would say, directly interest. Mark what Jacob did. When Laban and himself were compromised that all the evenings that were streaked and pied should fall as Jacob's hire, the ewes being rank and end of autumn turned to the rams, and when the holy work of generation was between the woolly breeders in the act, this skillful shepherd peeled him certain wands and stuck them up before the wholesome ewes, and in the doing of the deed of kind, when conceiving, it fell party-colored land evenings, and these were Jacob's. This was a way to thrive, and he was blessed. And thrift is blessing if men steal it not.
Why, this was a venture that Jacob saved for, served for, and not something within his power to bring to pass, but swayed and fashioned by the hand of heaven. Was this inserted to make interest good, or is your gold and silver ewes and rams?
I cannot tell. I make it breed as fast. But note you, Signor.
Mark you this, Bassanio, the devil can cite scripture for his purpose. An evil soul producing holy witnesses like a villain with a smiling cheek, a goodly apple that is rotten at the heart. Oh, what a goodly outside falsehood hath.
3,000 ducats. Good round sum. 3 months from 12 now. Let me see the rate.
Well, Shylock, will we be beholding to you?
Signor Antonio, many a time and oft you have rated me about my monies and my uses. Still, I have borne it with a patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all my tribe. You called me misbeliever, cutthroat dog, and spat upon my Jewish gabardine, all for use of that which is mine own. Now then, it appears you need my help. Go to then. You come to me and you say, Shylock, we would have monies. You say so. You that did void your room upon my beard and foot me as you would a stranger cur across your threshold. Monies is your suit. What should I say to you? Should I not say, hath a dog money? Is it possible a cur could lend 3,000 ducats? Or should I bend low, and in a bondsman's key with bated breath and whispering humbleness say this, fair sir, you spat on me on Wednesday last. You spurred me such a time. Another time you called me dog, and for these courtesies I'll lend you this much money.
I am as like to call thee so again, to spit on thee again, to spurn thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, lend it not as to thy friends, for when did friendship take a breed of barren metal of a friend? But lend it rather to thine enemy, who if he break, thou mayst with better face exact the penalty.
Why, look you how you storm. I would be friends with you and have your love. Forget the shames you have stained me with. Supply your present wants, and take no doit of uses for my monies, and you'll not hear me. This is kind I offer.
This were kindness.
This kindness will I show. Go with me to a notary, and there seal with me your single bond. And in a merry sport, if you do not repay on such a day, place such sum or sums as are expressed in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh, cut from what part of your body pleaseth me.
Content in faith. I'll seal to such a bond, and say there is much kindness in the Jew.
You shall not seal to such a bond for me. I'll rather dwell in my necessity.
Fear not, man. I'll not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires, I do expect return of thrice 3 times the value of this bond.
Oh, Father Abram, what these Christians are, whose own harsh dealings teach them to suspect the thoughts of others. Pray you, tell me this. If he should break his day, what should I gain by exaction of the forfeiture? A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, profitable neither as the flesh of muttons, beef, and goats. I say, to buy his favor I extend this friendship. If you will take it so, if not, adieu, and for my loves I pray you wrong me not.
Yes, Shylock, I will seal to this bond.
Well, then meet me forthwith at the notary's. Give him direction for this merry bond, and I will go and purse the ducat straight. See to my house, which is left in the fearful guard of an unthrifty knave, and presently I'll be with you.
Hie thee, gentle Jew. The Hebrew will turn Christian. He grows kind.
I like not fair terms in a villain's mind.
Come on. In this there can be no dismay. My ships come home a month before the day.
Mislike me not for my complexion, the shadowed visage of the burnished sun to whom I am a neighbor and near bred. Bring me the fairest creature northward born, where Phoebus' fire scarce melt the icicles. And let us make incision to see whose blood is reddest, his or mine. I tell thee, lady, this aspect of mine hath feared the valiant. By my love, even the most regarded virgins of our clime have loved him too. I would not change this hue, except to steal thy thoughts, my gentle queen.
In terms of choice, I am not solely led by nice direction of a maiden's eyes. Besides, the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing. But if my father had not scanted me and hedged me by his wit to yield myself his wife, who wins me by that means I told you, yourself, renowned prince, stood as fair as any comer I have looked on yet for my affection.
Even for that, I thank you. Therefore, lead me to the caskets to try my fortune. By this scimitar that slew the Sophie and a Persian prince, that won 3 fields of the Sultan Solomon, I would o'erstare the sternest eyes that look. I would outbrave the most daring hearts of the earth. I would pluck the sucking cubs from the she-bear, yea, mock the lion as it roars for its prey, to win thee, lady. But alas, the while, if Hercules and Lycus should play at dice which is the greater man, the greater throw may come by fortune from the weaker hand, and so is Alcides, defeated by his page, and so may I, blind fortune leading me, miss that which unworthier may attain, and die with grieving.
You must take your chance. And either not attempt to choose advised.
Door will not. Come, lead me into my chance.
First, forward to the temple. After dinner, your hazard shall be made.
Good fortune then to make me left for your
Certainly, my conscience will serve me to run from this Jew, my master, while the brave fiend bids me act. To run would to be ruled by the fiend, who, God save his mark, is the very devil himself. But to be ruled by my conscience, I shall stay with the Jew, who, saving his reverence, is a sort of devil himself. And my conscience, being a kind of hard conscience neither, to have me stay with the Jew. The fiend gives the friendlier counsel. I will run, fiend. My heels are at your command. I will run.
Oh, master, young gentlemen, I pray, which is the way to Master Jew?
Oh, this is my true begotten father, who, more than sandblind, high gravified, knows me not. I will try fusions on him.
Oh, master, my young gentlemen, I pray, which is the way to Master Jew's?
Mary, at the very next turning, turn all of your left. At the very next turning, all of your right. Then at the very next turning, turn no harder, but turn indirectly down at the Jew's house.
Be God, son, tis! Could be a hard way to hit. Can you tell me whether one Lancet who dwell with him or no?
Speak ye of young Master Lancelot. Mark you now, I will raise the waters. Speak you of young Master Lancelot.
Oh, no master, sir, but a poor man's son. His father, though I say it, was an honest, exceeding poor man, and God be thanked, well to live.
Well, let his father be what he may, but we speak of young Master Lancelot.
Your worship's friend and Lancet, sir.
Ergo, old man, I beseech you, I pray you, old man, ergo, we speak of young Master Lancelot.
Of Lancet, and please your mastership.
Well, speak not of young Master Lancelot, sir, for as fates and destinies and the three sisters and such odd sayings and all the branches of learning is indeed deceased, or, say it plainly, gone to heaven.
Mary! God forbid! Oh, the boy was the very staff of my age! My very bravo!
Do I look like a cudgel, a hobble post, a staff, or a prop? Do you not know me, father?
Oh, lack the day I know you're not, young gentlemen! But I pray you tell me, is my son, God rest his soul, alive or dead?
Do you not know me, father?
Alack, sir, I am sunblind! I know you're not!
Nay, you have failed in knowing of me for as last I knew it, Dobbin had much more hair of his tail than I of my face.
Lord, how hast thou changed? How do thou and thine master agree? Oh, I brought him a present. Agree now.
Well, except for my own part, because I have set my rest to leave, and I will not rest until I have made some ground even. But my master's a very Jew. I'm famished in his service. Give him a present, give him a halter. Give your gift to one Master Masaki who gives rare new liveries. If I do not serve him, I will run as far as God has ground. Oh, look! Rare fortune. The man comes. I will be a Jew if I serve the Jew any longer.
You may do so, but let it be so hastened that supper be ready at the furthest by 5 o'clock. See these letters delivered, put the liveries to making, and desire Gratiano to come anon to my lodging.
Take him, Father.
Oh, God bless your worship.
Gramercy, wouldst thou aught with me?
Oh, here is my son, a poor boy.
Not a poor boy, but the rich Jew's man, who, as my father shall specify.
Oh, he has a great infection, sir, as one would say, or to serve.
To be brief, I have, as my father shall
Oh,
specify.
him and his master, saving your worship's reverend, I scarce came to cousins.
To be very brief, the short and the long of it is that I, serving the Jew, have been done wrong by the Jew, and my father shall crucify unto you.
I have a dish of doves that I will bestow upon your honor, and my suit is...
The suit is to myself. So my father, though an old man, yet...
One speak for both. What would you?
Serve you, sir.
That is the very defect of the matter.
Ah, I know thee well. Thou hast obtained thy suit. Shylock, thy master, spoke with me this day and hath preferred thee. If it be preferment to leave a rich Jew's service to become the follower of so poor a gentleman.
Sir, the old proverb is parts well between my master Shylock and yourself. You have the grace of God, sir, and well, he hath enough.
Thou speakest it well. Go, father with thy son, take leave of thy old master and inquire my lodging out. Give him a livery more guarded than his fellows. See it done.
Father, I never have a tongue in my head, but we will leave the Jew in a twinkling.
I pray thee, good Leonardo, think on this. These things being bought and orderly bestowed, return in haste, for I do feast tonight my best esteemed acquaintance. Heidi, go.
My best endeavor shall be done herein.
Where's your master?
Yonder, sir, he walks.
Signor Bassanio!
Gratiano!
I have suit to you.
You have obtained it.
You must not deny me. I must go with you to Belmont.
Well, then you must. But hear thee, Gratiano, thou art too wild, too rude and bold a voice. Parts that become thee happily enough in such eyes as ours appear not fault, but where thou art not known, why there they show something too liberal. Pray thee, take pain to allay some cold drops of modesty, thy skipping spirit, lest through thy wild behavior I be misconstrued in the place I go to, and lose my hopes.
Signor Bassanio, hear me. If I do not put on a sober habit, talk with respect and swear. But now and then, wear prayer books in my pocket, look demurely, nay more, while grace is saying, hood mine eyes, thus with my hat, and sigh and say, Amen. Use all the observance of civility, like when we're studied in a sad ostent to please his grimum. Never! Trust me more.
Well, we shall see your bearing.
Nay, but I bar tonight. Thou thou shalt not gauge me by what we do tonight.
No, that were a pity. I would entreat you rather to put on your boldest to the birth. For we have friends that propose merriment. Oh, but fare you well. I have some business.
Oh, and I to Lorenzo and the rest, but we will visit you at supper time.
I am sorry thou wilt leave my father so. Our house is hell, and thou a merry devil, disrobbed of some taste of tediousness. But fare thee well. There is nothing for thee. And Lancelot, soon at supper shalt thou see Lorenzo, who is thy new master's guest. Give him this letter, do it secretly, and so farewell. I would not have my father see me and talk with thee.
Adieu, most beautiful pagan, most sweet Jew. If the Christian do not play the knave and get thee, I am much deceived, but adieu, for these drops do drown something of my manly spirit. So adieu.
Farewell, good Lancelot. Alack, what heinous sin is it in me to be ashamed to be my father's child? But though I am a daughter to his blood, I am not to his manner. O Lorenzo, if thou keep promise, I shall in this strife become a Christian and thy loving wife.
Nay, we will slink away at dinner time, disguise us at my lodging, and return all in an hour.
We have not made good preparation.
No, we have not spoken yet of torchbearers.
Tis vile, unless it could be quaintly ordered, and better in my mind, not here took.
'Tis now but 4 o'clock. We have 2 hours to furnish us. Ha! Friend Lancelot, what's the news?
If he shall break this up, it shall seem to signify.
I know the hand. In faith, 'tis a fair hand. Whiter than the paper it writ upon. It's a fair-handed writ.
Love news in faith.
Why, Elisa,
Whither goest thou?
to bid my old master, the Jew, to sup with my new master, the Christian.
Hold here. Take this. Tell gentle Jessica I will not fail her. Speak it privately. Go, gentlemen! Do not prepare you for this mask tonight. I am provided of a torchbearer.
I, Mary, will be gone about it straight.
And so I. Oh, meet me in Gratiano at Gratiano's lodging some hour hence.
It is good we do so.
Was not that letter from fair Jessica?
I must needs tell thee all. She hath directed how I shall take her from her father's house. What gold and jewels she is furnished with. What pages suit she hath in readiness. If e'er the Jew, her father, come to heaven, 'twill be for his gentle daughter's sake. Never dare misfortune cross her foot. Come, go with me, peruse this as thou goest. Fair Jessica shall be my torchbearer.
Thou shalt see, thine eyes shall be thy judge, the difference of old Shylock and Bassanio. What, Jessica? Thou shalt not gormandize as thou hast done with me. What, Jessica? Nor sleep, nor snore, nor rend apparel out. Why, Jessica, I say!
Why, Jessica!
Who bids thee call? I did not bid thee call.
Your worship was wanting to say that I could do nothing without your bidding.
Holly, what is your will?
I bid forth to supper, Jessica. There are my keys. Wherefore should I go? I am not bid for love. They flatter me. But I will go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. Jessica, my girl, look to my house. I have a horrible feeling that there is some ill brewing toward my rest, for I did dream of money bags tonight.
I do encourage you to go, sir, for my master doth expect your reproach.
So do I his.
And there has been contriving. I shall not say there will be masks, but if you see one, it's not for nothing that my nose fell a bleeding last Monday last.
What are their masks? Jessica, lock up my doors. When you hear the drum and the vile squealing of the wide-necked fife, clamber not up into the casements then, nor thrust your head into the public street to gaze upon Christian fools with varnished faces. Stop up the ears of my house, I mean my casements. Let not the sound of shallow foppery enter in a sober house. By my Jacob's staff, I have no mind of feasting forth tonight. But I will go. Go before me, sirrah. Say I will come.
I will go. Look out the window for all this. There will be a Christian come by, worth a Jewish eye.
What says that fool of Hagar's offspring?
His words were farewell, mistress, nothing else.
Patches kind. A huge feeder, snail slow in profit, sleeps the day more than the wildcat. Drones hive not with me, so I thrive not with him. I just part with him to one who I would have whom waste his borrowed purse. Go in, Jessica. Perhaps I will return immediately. Do as I bid you. Lock doors after you. Fast bind, fast find. The proverb never stale in thrifty mind.
Farewell. And if fortunes be not crossed, I have a father, you a daughter lost.
This is the penthouse into which Lorenzo desired us to make stand.
His hour is almost past.
It is marvel he outdwells the hour, for lovers ever run before the clock.
10 times faster do Venus's pigeons fly to seal love's bonds new made than they are wont to keep a blighted faith unfulfilled.
That ever holds. Who rises from a feast with that keen appetite that he sits down? Where is the horse that doth untread again his tedious measures and unabated fire that even paced them first? All things that are with more spirit chased than enjoyed. How like a younger or a prodigal the scarfed bark puts forth from her native bay, hugged and embraced by the strumpet wind. How like a prodigal she doth return with overweathered ribs and ragged sails, lean and rent and beggared by the strumpet wind.
Here comes Lorenzo, more of this hereafter.
Sweet friends, your patience for my long abode, not I, but my affairs have made you wait. When you shall please to play the thieves for wives, I'll watch as long for you dead. Approach, here dwells my father, Jude. Ho! Who's within?
Who are you? Tell me for more certainty, albeit I swear that I do know your tongue.
Lorenzo, and thy love.
Lorenzo certain, and my love indeed. For who love I so much? But who knows, Lorenzo, whether I am yours?
Heaven and thy thoughts are witness that thou art.
Here, catch this casket. It is worth the pains. I am glad 'tis night. You do not look upon me, for I am much ashamed of my exchange. But love is blind, and lovers cannot see the pretty follies that they themselves commit. For if they could, Cupid himself would blush to see me thus transformed into a boy.
Descend, for you must be my torch-bearer.
What? Must I hold a candle to my shames? They in themselves, good sooth, are too light. 'Tis an office of discovery, love, and I should be obscured.
So are you sweet, even in the lovely garnish of a boy. But come at once, for the close nights have played a runway, and we're stayed for at the Sardinos feast.
I shall make fast the doors and gild myself with more ducats and be with you straight.
By my hood, a Gentile and no Jew.
Beshrew me. I loved her heartily.
She is wise, if I can judge of it, and fair is she, if that mine eyes be true. And true is she, as she hath proved herself, and therefore like herself, wise, fair, and true, shall she be placed in my constant soul. I shall come. On, gentlemen, away! Our masking mates by this time for us stay.
Who's there?
Signor Antonio!
Fie, Gratiano, where are all the rest? 'Tis 9 o'clock. Our friends all wait for you. No masks tonight. The wind has come about. Bassanio presently will go aboard. I sent 20 out to look for you.
I'm glad on it! I desire no more delight than to be under sail and gone tonight.
Go, draw aside the curtains and discover these several caskets to this noble prince. Now make your choice.
This first of gold. This inscription bears, "Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire." Second, silver. This promise carries, "Who chooseth me shall get what he deserves." And this third, dull lead. Promise all is blunt. "Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath." How shall I know if I do choose the right?
The one of them contains my picture, Prince. If you choose that, then I am yours withal.
So God direct my judgment. I'll read the inscriptions back again. What says this leaden casket? "Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath." Must give for lead. Hazard all for lead. This casket threatens. Men that hazard all do so in hope of fair advantages. The golden mine stoops not to shows of dross. I'll then neither give nor hazard aught for lead. What says this silver casket with its virgin hue? Who chooseth me shall get what he deserves. Pause there, Morocco. Weigh thy value with an even hand. Thou beest rated by thy estimation. Thou art enough, and yet enough may not extend to the lady. And yet, to be afeard of thy deserving were but a weak disabling of thyself. As much as I deserve, that's the lady. I do in birth deserve her, in fortune, in graces, and in breeding. But more than that, I do in love deserve her. What if I strayed no further but chose here? I will read this golden casket again. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. That's the lady! The whole world doth desire her. From the four corners of the earth they come to kiss this shrine of this mortal, breathing saint. The Hyrcanian deserts and the vasty wilds of wide Arabia are but thoroughfares as princes, for they come to view fair Portia. The watery kingdom and its ambitious head, who spets in the face of heaven, can bar them not, for they come as o'er a brook to see fair Portia. One of these three contains her picture. Is it like the lead contains it? 'Twere damnation to think such a thought. Or shall I say in silver she's imbued, being 10 times undervalued to true gold. Never was so rich a gem set in anything but gold. They have in England a coin which bears the vision of an angel stamped in gold. But that's sculpted upon. But here, an angel lies in a golden bed. Deliver me the key, here I do choose, and thrive as I may.
There, take it, Prince. And if my form lie there, then I am yours.
Oh, hells. What have we here? An empty carrion. And with who is written a scroll, I will read it. All that glisters is not gold. Oft have you heard that told. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Had you been as wise as bold, your answer had not been enscrolled. Fare you well. Your suit is cold. Cold indeed, and labor lost. Farewell heat, and welcome frost. Portia! I have too grieved a heart to make tedious leave. Thus, losers part.
Gentle riddance. Draw the curtain. Go.
Why, man, I saw Bassanio under sail. With him was Gratiano gone along, and in their ship I am sure Lorenzo is not.
The villain Jew with outcry raised the Duke, who went with him to search Bassanio's ship.
Oh, he came too late. The ship was under sail. Besides, it was given that the Duke understood that in a gondola were seen together Lorenzo and his amorous Jessica. Besides, Antonio did certify the Duke that they were not with Bassanio in his ship.
I've never heard a tale so confused, so strange, so outrageous, and so variable as the dog Jew did utter in the streets. My daughter, oh my ducats, oh my daughter, she's fled with the Christian, oh my Christian ducats. Justice, the law, my daughter, and my ducats. Sealed bag. Sealed bag. Some ducats. Double ducats stolen from me by my daughter. And stones. 2 stones. 2 rich and precious stones. Stolen from me by my daughter. Justice. Follows the girl. She hath the stones upon her. And my ducats.
All the boys in Venice did call after him. His stones, his daughter, his ducats.
Like good Antonio look he this day, or he shall pay for this.
Very well remembered. I reasoned with a Frenchman yesterday. He told me, in the narrow seas that part the French and English, there miscarried a vessel of our country, richly fraught. I thought upon Antonio when he told me this, and wished in truth that it were not so.
You are best to tell Antonio what you did hear, but do not so suddenly, for it may reap.
A kinder gentleman treads not near.
Oh.
I saw Antonio and Bassanio part. Bassanio told him that he would make some speed of his return. He answered, do not so. Slubber not business for my sake, Bassanio, but stay the very ripening of the time. And for the Jew's bond which he hath with me, let it not enter in your mind of love, but be merry, and employ what chieftest thoughts to fair love there is. And there, his eye being big with tears, he turned his face, put his hand behind him, and with affection, wondrous, sensible, he wrung Bassanio's hand. And they parted.
I do believe he only loves the world for him. I come thee. I pray thee, let us go and find him out, and quicken his embrace and happiness with some delight for other.
Do we so?
Draw the curtain straight. The Prince of Aragon hath taken his oath, and comes to his election presently.
Behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince. If you choose that wherein I am contained, straight shall our nuptial rites be solemnized. But if you fail without more speech, my lord, you must be gone from hence immediately.
I am enjoined by oath to three things. First, never to unfold to anyone which casket I chose. Second, if I fail in my choice, never again to woo a maid in the way of marriage. And thirdly, if fortune smile not on my choice, immediately to leave and be gone.
To these injunctions everyone doth swear that comes to hazard from my worthless self.
And thus have I addressed me. Heaven guide my choice. Gold. Silver. Base lead. Who chooseth me shall give and hazard all that he hath. You shall look fairer ere I give or hazard. What says the golden casket? Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. What many men desire. And many may mean the fool multitude, who choose by show, not penetrating to the core, but like the market, building on the outer wall in the weather, in the course of casualty. I will not choose what many men desire, for I will not jump with the common multitude, barbarous multitude. So to thee, thou silver treasure house, what have you to say? Chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. Well said. For who would go about to cause fortune and remain honorable without the stamp of merit?
none presume to wear an undeserved dignity. Oh, that estates, offices, and medals were not derived corruptly, but were granted on the basis of the merit of the wearer. How much low peasantry would be gleaned from the true seed of honor, and how much honor from the chaff and ruin of the times. But to my choice, to whoever chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. I will assume desert. Give me the key for this. What is here?
Too long a pause. What did you find there?
What is this? A portrait of a blinking idiot? Presenting me a schedule. I will read it. How unlike art thou to Portia? How unlike my hopes and deservings? Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. Did I deserve no more than a fool's head? Is this my prize? My desert?
To offend and judge are distinct offices and of opposed natures.
What says this? The fire 7 times tried this. 7 times tried, that judgment is, that did never choose amiss. Some there be that shadows kiss, such have but a shadow's bliss. There be fools alive, I wis, silvered o'er, and so was this. Take what wife you will to bed, I will ever be your head. So be gone, you are sped. Better, bigger fool I shall appear by the time I linger here. Here I came with 1 fool head to woo. Now I go away with 2. Sweet on you, I'll keep my oath, patiently to bear my wrath.
Thus hath the candle singed the moth. Oh, these deliberate fools. When they do choose, they have the wisdom by their wit to lose.
The ancient saying is no heresy. Hanging and wiving goes by destiny.
Go, draw the curtain, Nerissa.
Where is my lady?
Here, my lord.
Madam, there is a light at your gates, young Venetian, one who comes before to signify the approaching of his lord, for whom he bringeth sensible rebukes. To wit, besides commends and courteous breath, gifts of rich value, yet to have not seen so likely an ambassador of love. A day in April never came so sweet to show how costly summer was at hand, as this force-bearer comes before his lord.
No more, I pray thee. I am half afeard thou wilt say anon he is some kin to thee, thou spend such high daylight in praising him. Come, come, Nerissa, for I long to see quick Cupid's post that comes so mannerly.
Bassanio, if I will be.
Now, what news on the Rialto?
Mine, yet it lives there unchecked, that Antonio hath a ship of rich lading, wracked on the narrow seas. The good winds, I think they call the place, a very dangerous, flat, and fatal, where the carcasses of many a tall ship lie buried, as they say. If my gossip report be an honest woman of her word.
I wish she were as lying and gossip as ever napped ginger, or let her neighbors believe she was dead in a bird husband. But it is true, without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway atop. The good Antonio, the honest Antonio. Oh, that I had a title good enough to keep his name company.
On the full stop.
Oh, why the Indus? He lost a ship.
I would prove it be the end of his losses.
Well, let me say amen betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer. For here he comes, in the shape of a Jew. Oh, how now, Shylock? What news amongst the merchants?
You do. Not so well. Not so well as you of my daughter's flight.
That's certain. I, for one, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal.
And Shylock himself knew the bird was fledged, and that it's the complexion of them all to flee the dam.
She's damned for it.
Oh, that's certain, if the devil may be her judge.
My own flesh and blood to rebel.
Ooh, out upon it, old carrion. Rebels at it all these years.
I say my daughter is my flesh and my blood.
There is more difference between thy flesh and hers than there is between jet and ivory. More between your bloods than there is between red wine and reddish. But tell us, have you heard of Antonio's loss at sea or no?
There I have another bad match. Bankrupt prodigal. Dare scarce show his head in the Rialto. A beggar who used to come so smug upon the mark. Let him look to his bond. He was wont to call me usurer. Let him look to his bond. He was wont to lay down money with Christian courtesy. Let him look to his bond.
Oh, I would prove that if he had actually forfeited the bond, would thou actually take his flesh? What's it good for?
To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He hath disgraced and hindered me $500,000. Laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated my enemies. What's his reason? I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Have not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? Fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons. Subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means as a Christian is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? You poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, will we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his Christian humility? Revenge. Christian wrong a Jew. What should his sufferance be by Christian example? Why revenge? The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it will go hard. But I will better the instruction.
Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and would like to speak with you both.
We have been up and down to seek him.
Oh, look, here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turns Jew.
How now, Tubal? What news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter?
I often came where I did hear of her, but I cannot find her.
Why, there! A diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. Curse never fell on our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 in that and other precious, precious jewels. would my daughter were dead at my foot, the jewels in her ears. I would she were hearsed at my foot, the ducats in her coffin. No news then? Why so? And I know not what's sped in the search. Why thou loss upon loss? The thief gone with so much to find the thief. No satisfaction, no revenge, no ill luck stirring but what lights on my shoulders, no sighing but in my breathing, no tears but in my shedding.
Yes, but other men have ill luck too. Antonio, as I have heard.
What? Ill luck. Ill luck.
Hath an argosy passed away returning from Tripoli.
I am glad of it. I'm glad of it. I'm glad of it.
I heard from some of the sailors that escaped the wreck.
Good Tubal. I'm glad to hear it. Heard in Genoa.
Your daughter, one night in Genoa, as I heard, spent 80 ducats.
Oh, thou stickest a dagger in me, Tubal. I will never see my gold again. 80 ducats? In one sitting, 80 ducats?
There came divers of Antonio's with me back to Venice, who said he cannot choose but break.
I am very glad of it. I will torture him. I will plague him. I am glad of it.
One of them showed me a ring he had of your daughter for a monkey.
Out upon her. Thou torturest me too. It was my turquoise. I had it of Leah when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys.
But Antonio is surely undone.
Nay, that's true. That's true. Go, Tubal. Feed me an officer. Bespeak him a fortnight before. If he forfeit, I'll have the heart of him. If he be out of Venice, I'll make what merchandise I will. Go, Tubal. Meet me at the synagogue. Go, Tubal. At the synagogue, Tubal!